like a phoenix, born from the ashes. I take care of my own. Torn down where I stand.
Hey, what is up, guys? Stenga23 got another chem strike for you. This one, actually, there's 3 chem strikes in one game. This was back with a full party of friends, and I noticed that, well, you may have noticed, sorry, that my chem strikes are not the fastest ever, and a big problem with that is the fact that usually when I do play in a full party, the thing is a lot of people are trying to go for chem strikes in the party, so it's almost like a battle for kills, you know what I mean? So it does make it a little more difficult because everybody's kind of stealing each other's kills, and I don't even know how we got the 3 into 1 game this game, but it was pretty clutch because we got them like right before the end of the game. Anyways, guys, this is a bit of an older gameplay. I have newer chem strikes that I will be posting up eventually, and I'm also going to try to post up some tips as well. Like, if you watch my videos though, you can kind of see where I'm looking, and a lot of times where I'm looking at is a spawn point. So if I notice in this video that I'm looking at a spawn point that I know of off the top of my head, I'll tell you guys. So just be on the lookout for that. I might just call out a spawn point randomly just because it's popping up. And I'm pretty sure there's a spawn in this building right in that middle floor that I'm kind of looking at right there, like right here where I'm standing. And then there's one out there as well on top of the hill. And see where that guy just came from? There's actually a spawn towards Seymour underneath there in that trench. There's also a spawn on the road up ahead of me. Well, now it's on the right side. And then of course there's a spawn back here as well that I'm looking at, and also to the left. See right there? I kind of looked over there. Look over here. There's a spawn there. There's a spawn out on this road right here where I'm standing. There's a spawn right now. So you just got to watch out for spawn points, because a big key of going for streaks on this game is, well, any Call of Duty, is knowing the spawn points. Because if you know where they're going to spawn or have an idea or know the spawn points, then you have that advantage on them. Because if they spawn in and you already have an idea that they could be there, or you're looking in that direction, you can peg them off before they even get a chance to run 10 feet. So, and a lot of times when people spawn in, the first thing they do is start running. So, you know, you got that advantage if you're already aiming down sights at that spot. So that's something to keep in mind as well. Another thing I do in this game, like, I just want to give you guys a bunch of tips. This is not exactly a tip video or whatever, but I will make one. But for now, I just want to talk about how usually I'm aiming down sights. Like, if I'm not running, I'm aiming down sights, and that's another key thing. Also, figure out a sensitivity that works best for you, because if you're trying, just because someone that you think is amazing at the game or is amazing at the game plays on a 15 or a 20 sensitivity, doesn't mean you have to play on a 15 or 20 sensitivity. That could just mean that they, you know, they've been playing on higher sensitivities for a long time, and that's just what they're used to now. See, I used to play on a 15 on PS3 COD Ghost, but I use a Control Freak. But I ended up bumping it up to 20, and I was playing on 20 for a while. But the thing with 20 is every night after I go to sleep, I wake up the next day, I wouldn't be able to play on 20. It would literally take me like an hour or 2 hours to warm up again to where I can actually control my aim on 20. So I was like, you know what, forget that, and I went back down to 15 for a while. But then I started thinking, because on MW3 I used to play on a 3 sensitivity, believe it or not, a 3. Keep into consideration that the highest sensitivity on that game was a 10. So really, playing on a 6 on this game, because everything's doubled, there's 20 on this game, right? So 6 on this game would be a 3. So that's what I play on now. I play on a 6. Even with the Control Freak, I play on a 6. And I don't know, I just find that it helps with my accuracy. I'm not all over the place. Like, don't get me wrong, there's days where your accuracy is not going to be the best or whatever. But for the most part, a lower sensitivity will help accuracy, so keep that in mind. Now, don't play on such a low sensitivity that you can't even turn around quick enough to kill someone if he's, you know, behind you or whatever, because you do want to be able to at least turn around. And playing on a 1 sensitivity or a 2 is really not going to help you out a lot unless you luck out the whole entire match and they they're always in front of you. But chances are that's not going to happen. So I recommend, you know, just try playing on, if you are playing on a 3, try bumping it up to, you know, a 4. Then after you get used to 4, bump it up to 5. And just keep doing that until you find a nice sensitivity that suits you and that you're comfortable with. And that's really all I can say right now. See, I just got my chem strike. I've been talking about this the whole entire time. That's crazy. I'm sorry, guys, if I'm just rambling on. I do apologize. I think I'm going to call in my chem strike in like 3 seconds, and my friend calls in his, and then my other friend just clutches his out. It literally took him the whole game to get his chem strike just because of, like I said earlier in the video, everyone's kind of going for a streak, so we're stealing each other's kills. But here we go, I call in mine. I also want to thank you guys for subscribing. It does mean a lot. I know I don't have 1 million subscribers right now, but the point is, though, is that, you know, I do have some active subscribers that do comment on my videos and like them, and that just means a lot because, you know, like, everyone's got to start somewhere. So I'm also learning how to do like graphics and stuff. Like, my friend made my banner and logo, and I just finished downloading Photoshop and a bunch of other stuff so I can learn how to do it myself. So I will probably be posting some new banners and logos in the near future if I learn how to do it properly. Alright guys, well, that's the video. Hope you enjoyed it. I do have more chem strikes coming up, don't worry. And yeah, thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, like, leave a comment, and I'll see you next time, guys. Peace.